Well, hello, my name is Claire and I've been putting off doing this for quite a long time, but I've decided to give the old YouTube thing a go. So welcome to my channel. I am calling myself the Singing Sewist because I have two passions in life, one of which is sewing, and that's predominantly what this channel is going to be all about, and the other is singing. I sing with a choir, La choirs, and every now and then, possibly about once a month, I'm going to be joined by my good friend Sam Abrahams, the founder and musical director of La Choirs, and we're going to be doing a little bit of chat about singing, maybe take you behind the scenes at some choir gigs, that kind of thing, and a bit of just general silliness probably along the way. So if you're interested in that, do stick around. But today I just thought I'd introduce myself, give you a little flavour of what I'm about and what the channel's going to look like moving forward. So as I said, it's going to be predominantly sewing related. I intend to do all the usual plans videos, makes videos, take you along if I go to any sewing events, shows, etc. Maybe a bit of fabric shopping, show you some of my purchases, that kind of thing. So as I said, my name is Claire. I live in Exeter in Devon. I've been sewing for most of my life, to be fair. I learned when I was a child. My mum taught me how to sew. I remember making some pincushions as Christmas presents for everybody when I was quite small, using English paper piecing hexagonals sewn together. I then, as I got into teenage years and early adulthood, didn't do any sewing because it wasn't the cool thing to do, I guess. Not that I've ever been cool, but I picked up sewing again probably about 10 or 11 years ago, because my daughter Sophie, who will probably feature quite heavily in these videos, decided she got into cosplay and needed some costumes. We found it very hard to find any that were A, affordable, and B, in her size. So I decided I could probably make that myself. So I dug out the old sewing machine, dusted it off, threaded it up and gave it a go, and that first costume was quite bad, but it did the job and she was pleased, and every convention she went to after that we came up with bigger and better and more exciting costumes. And then a few years down the line I thought, do you know what, I could probably make stuff for myself as well, and started making my own clothes as well as costumes for her. It's kind of spiraled since then, and I now have probably at least 95% me made wardrobe. I make everything from tops, skirts, trousers, dresses, pyjamas, cardigans, jumpers, coats, bags, you name it. Other than shoes and underwear, I pretty much make everything myself, and I love it. It's my creative outlet, my me time, my meditative activity, if that's the right word. Is that even a word? Anyway, I love it, and I'm planning to take you along on my sewing journey, share a bit of my creative process, if you can call it that, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I will tell you what I'm wearing today. We are in my sewing room, as you can probably tell, and might have more of a look at that later on, but I'll tell you what I'm wearing. So the top is Tilly and the Buttons Samara top. I think I, along with many other people, wasn't that enamoured with the pattern when it first came out. I saw it at the Stitch Festival in March this year and toyed with buying it and thought, nah, I don't think it's really for me. Saw lots of people make their own versions of it and thought, that looks really good actually. So I had a go and I love it. The fabric, I'll just stand up and show you. Fabric is gorgeous. I think you'll agree. It's from, it's a John Louden viscose satin fabric, which I bought from my local fabric shop, Exeter Fabric Centre. Amazing place, love it there. And it's just got all the colours. I'm all about the bright colours these days, especially when the weather's dull, like it's been recently. I bring the sunshine myself. So yeah, I love the fabric, love the pattern. I went for the long sleeve version. Quite simple make, really enjoyed making it, and I think there may be a few more to come. So that's about it. If you've got any questions, you want to know anything more about me, pop them in the comments below. I'd love to see a few likes, a few subscribers maybe, but this is very early days for me, and I'd be interested to know what kind of videos you might like to see, what you might like to hear about, either sewing or singing. I'm hoping that we've got a event. It's not really a gig, it's an event, it's a social with some singing at the end of the month, which is going to be quite an interesting one. And I have a sewing project, 2 sewing projects related to it, so I will be doing a bit of filming on that. And all I can say at the moment is that it involves a local celebrity from the past. Anybody in the area will know exactly who it is when I tell you all about it, but yeah, that's to come. So come back and watch my next video if you're interested. That's about it from me. Hope you're all well, hope you're all enjoying your sewing, and I'll see you soon.